Good morning, everyone, and welcome replay viewers. The time is 8:55 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here on Saturday, September 14th, 2024, and we are here in Moriches, Long Island, New York, on Main Street, Montauk Highway, to see the 2024 Moriches High School Homecoming Parade. I will give you a little historical background of the Moriches School District, Moriches community. The community of Moriches actually dates back to around the 1720s, when it was first settled in that era. What we're looking at across the street right now are the White House is the administration building for the school district. In other words, the school business office, the superintendent of schools office, director of special services. To my front here, facing north, this is now the Clayton Huey Elementary School, although the two-story building you see was the Moriches High School from 1927 to about 1979. And then in 1980, the new high school opened up on the north side of town on Moriches Bypass, or Frohline Road. So the current elementary school, which is the one-story building over directly in front of us behind the White House, and the old 1927 two-story building, that houses grades K through 5. And the school on Moriches Bypass, or Frohline Road, is the middle school and high school from grades 6 through 12. So today's parade, the kids will be marching from downtown Moriches, the business district, along Main Street over to the high school. And what we will look forward to seeing is each class builds a float, which is towed usually by a parent with a vehicle, truck or something. And the classes compete for best float honors. And in the past, and I'm sure hopefully today, there's a panel of secret judges somewhere along the parade route who will judge the floats for 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place. For a little bit of historical significance here, personally, I am a 1958 graduate of Moriches High School, the building you see across the street. My wife is a 1961 graduate of Moriches High School and a retired Moriches Elementary School, Clayton Huey Elementary School, 1st grade and kindergarten teacher. I also served on the Moriches Board of Education from 1990 to 1996, the last 4 years as the board president. So we have a personal connection with the school district, both historically as students and professionally as adults. Andrea, good morning to you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to this beautiful day on Eastern Long Island for the homecoming parade, St. Moriches High School homecoming parade. Still a lot of traffic whizzing along here on the Montauk Highway, but the police will be closing down the road shortly at the start of the parade. Now, the elementary school is known as the Clayton Huey Elementary School, and it was named after our former superintendent of schools, Clayton Huey, who also was in his earlier teaching days a teacher here at St. Moriches High School. As a matter of fact, Mr. Huey was my basketball coach, varsity basketball coach, between 1956 and 1958. And he was my wife's elementary school principal in the 1970s, 1980s. And Mr. Huey then went on to be appointed superintendent of schools, and he served in that capacity in a very significant manner for many, many years. And at his retirement dinner in the 1980s, the Board of Education called a special Board of Education meeting at the restaurant where Mr. Huey's retirement was being celebrated. And at that special meeting, they then passed a resolution to name the elementary school the Clayton R. Huey Elementary School in honor of Mr. Huey. So I think that was one of a really fine act back in those days. And to this day, the school is the Clayton Huey Elementary School. So that's a little bit of the background of the school district. The kids have had all types of activities at the high school all week. It's known as Spirit Week. The parade is this morning. There'll be a bonfire this evening. 9 p.m. tonight, it says on the sign across the street. And there are all types of sporting activities going on today, varsity and junior varsity games. Football game this afternoon. I'm sure there are soccer games last night and again today. Volleyball. So it's a big week for the students of St. Moriches High School and the community at large. Hopefully the police will be closing off the street crossings here very shortly, and the parade should begin. Scheduled for 9 o'clock start downtown in the village area, which is about a quarter of a mile east of us. I'm standing just outside the shopping center here, St. Moriches Square. I'll pan around and show you a little bit of the area of Main Street. Parents and relatives of the high school students showing up now to watch the parade. Tennessee Palmer, good morning to you. Yes, it is a beautiful day here. It's a very mild day, a little on the humid side, but beautiful weather for September 14th. Going up to the low 70s, mid 70s today. Although truthfully, we could use a little bit of rain. We're in a kind of a semi-drought here on Long Island right now. It hasn't rained significantly or at all the entire month of September. Maybe a sporadic thunderstorm at the beginning of the month. But a great day for the homecoming parade and a great day for the students, the kids' homecoming activities at the athletic fields. Everything works out weather-wise. And I thank you for joining me this morning. For those who don't get to see this live broadcast, this will be up on my YouTube channel, Redstone Soldier, later today. And I will make sure that members of the community know where to look for the video. We'll post that information on the St. Moriches community page. Usually what happens by this time of morning, the Suffolk County Police or the auxiliary police have, hey, Bobby Mitterando, that's my friend going by on the truck. Hi, Bob. Bobby's a William Floyd High School graduate. Now, I have to say, back in 1958, when I finished high school here, I lived in Mastic Beach at the time, and the William Floyd High School district to the west of us only went up to 8th grade, so high schoolers from Mastic Beach, and Shirley came to St. Moriches High School as tuition-paying students. I'm always glad to share these things, Tennessee. The more information we can get out, the better that'll be. Anyway, a small community. I would say the high school grade 9 to 12 population is probably less than 500 right now. Somewhere between 400 and 500 high school students. Overall, from K to 12, I think it's currently around 1,400, or in round numbers 1,500 kids in the school district. And when this building that you're looking at across the street was the high school building, then not only did it serve the students of St. Moriches, but as I mentioned, from the Mastic Peninsula area, Mastic Beach, and Shirley, also East Moriches and Manorville, the South Manor School District. Kids all came here for high school. Lucky Dog, good to see you. How are you today? Yeah, it is a beautiful day for a parade. We're running a little late, apparently. The parade was supposed to start at 9 o'clock. Although that's downtown, where it starts down by the fire department. to the east of us. But they will march up the hill out of the village on Main Street, march west here on Main Street, and then head over to the high school on the other side of town. I don't see our secret judges anywhere, or anyone obvious who would be the folks who judge the floats that we'll see. Food truck event in Shirley? That's a new one for me. Well, enjoy that. Still a busy street. Oh, in Lidl parking lot? Okay. Yeah, the former Best Market site. Okay. Now the high school activities of homecoming week, or basically go back quite a bit of time. I think we started the parade in the 1990s when I was still on the Board of Education. The high school decided to start the parade, and I remember being asked to be one of the judges one year, along with a fellow board member. Now, I don't want to say that the judging is rigged or anything, but most normally what happens is the awards go in ascending order of the classes. So it usually ends up where the seniors end up with the number one float, but that's not a guarantee. You can see that beautiful gray building in the center of the view right now, as it's a funeral home, and it has been for decades and decades through various family ownership. This two-story building was the high school that was built in around 1927, replaced an old two-story wooden building about a block west of us that housed everybody from first grade through grade 12. Well, let's see, do I hear some drums sounding? Yes. Yeah, it is. It's quite a beautiful building. It goes back to the 1800s, that building, Lucky Dog. And of course, the latest folks who run at Robertaccio, they completely renovated the building 2 years ago when they 3 years ago when they took over the business from the previous person who ran the funeral parlor. So it certainly fits in with the architectural style here of what they're trying to keep here on Main Street. We're going to have a little conflict of interest here because the police did not close off the eastbound traffic on Main Street. And I see the cars going around the parade, start of the parade, a few hundred yards to the east of us. All right, we'll just let the sounds of the parade describe it for us. Being led by the St. Moriches High School band, playing our famous March, March, Moriches men. We're here to win again. Praise be the red and white who dare to defy CMHS. We're here to win success. We have a team that fights till the end, and we will win. St. Moriches security car leading the way. This is a shame that they did not close off the eastbound traffic this year. Silliness. And here is our high school band. Riding in the vintage fire truck is our high school court. King and queen and princes and princesses. Here's our first float. This most likely is the freshman class. Let's see if we got our sign. Class of 2028, of course. So this is the freshman class, their float of class of 2028. They come children of the various Moriches youth organizations, sports teams. Oh yes, I know the words, Tensi. We sang that song at our high school basketball games 66 years ago. And at graduations, when I was the Board of Education president. All right, so this is has to be the sophomore class of 2027. Okay. And here comes the junior class of 2026. Juniors. Okay, juniors, have fun. And here is our senior class of 2025. Okay, good people. That is our 2024 Center Moriches High School homecoming parade here on Main Street in Center Moriches, Suffolk County, Long Island, New York. For those of you who don't know where we are, I'll give you a little geography lesson. We're about 65 miles east of Midtown Manhattan, New York City, on the South Fork of Long Island, New York, Suffolk County, in the hamlet of Center Moriches. And again, I thank you for joining us this morning. And replay viewers will have a chance to see this later today on my YouTube channel, Redstone Soldier. So take care, everybody. Tensi, thank you very much for the hearts. Goodbye for now.